Hey, it's the full moon in Aries today, and instead of doing a regular horoscope, because I've got full-length detailed horoscopes on my YouTube channel, you should definitely go check those out. Today for my daily morning little reading, I decided to do a pick a card. So take a couple of deep breaths, as much as you can, fully inflate those lungs, hold it for a second, breathe it out all the way. Do that a couple times, okay? I'm going to tell you about the cards, the piles that you have to choose from. Pile number 1 is an Amethyst Heart. Pile number 2 is a piece of Quartz. Pile number 3 is Turquoise. And pile number 4 is Tiger's Eye. You take your deep breaths, choose whichever pile you feel most drawn to. Purple, amethyst, heart, a quartz, turquoise, or tiger's eye. Whichever pile you feel most drawn to, and let's get into it. So I got a full moon in Aries message for you. If you chose the amethyst heart, your full moon in Aries message. The first card is from the Revelations deck. The Revelations deck is the tarot deck that I've been using for the past few days. First card is the Page of Wands, and the second card is Strength. Now, the Page of Wands is a minor arcana card that refers to hesitation. There is a bit of fire inside of you that's looking to go somewhere, but the opportunities that you have in front of you just aren't motivating you to get up and go. That sense of hesitation is not necessarily something to talk yourself out of. Sometimes that hesitation is actually your intuition. The other card that we pulled for you is the Strength card, which is all about leaving behind drama, leaving behind anything that sucks you in and brings you down. And it's all about a level of self-mastery in which you are fully aware of who you are, what your triggers are, but also what it is that you want and what it is that you don't want. So if you're experiencing hesitation, even if you have a logical sense that you should be doing something, see what you can do to tap into whether or not your intuition is trying to tell you something, and whether or not you're intuitively avoiding some sort of toxic, unhealthy, or dramatic situation that's not actually in your highest good. The final card in this series is from the Osho Zen deck. It is the Eight of Swords, and in this deck they call it guilt. You are bullying yourself in some way. There's some sort of really challenging dynamic happening inside of your head and in your heart space. You should go check out the video I did a couple days ago about core beliefs, confirmation bias, and how learning your own psychology, your own upbringing, whatever your core beliefs are, will help you understand why you feel so guilty listening to your intuition right now. Whatever it is, you don't want to do the thing. And not doing the thing, listening to your intuition, is actually your highest path. But the toxic craziness that's happening inside of your head right now is definitely something to pay attention to. And if you can heal this, you can step into a position of strength more consistently moving forwards. I hope that helps. Pile number 2, if you chose the Quartz pile, your cards for the Aries full moon. We got an Aries full moon message for you. We've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Now, see, the Knight of Cups represents moving forwards with hope and optimism, but almost like with rose-colored glasses and almost not really tuned into reality. Now, there's such a thing called toxic positivity. And if everything is all good all the time, we're likely missing out on some really important information or details. Now, the Page of Swords encourages you to stay curious when it comes to what you think, when it comes to what's happening in your life, things like that. You are not a bad person for asking questions. You are not asking too much to want to know more details. And in fact, right now you're being encouraged to ask questions. You're being encouraged to stay curious because there is something that you're glossing over. There's something happening in your life that you might not be fully informed as to the direct impact or real significance of what's going on. Whether it be unwarranted trust in a person that you've just met or something like that. Don't be fooled by outer appearances. Ask the right questions because there's information that you need. And from the Osho Zen deck, we have card number 12 from the Major Arcana. Now, in the regular tarot, it's called the Hanged Man, but in this deck, they call it New Vision. You are being invited to not make any major decisions. Hold tight, sit on your hands. No choices, no changes, no decisions. Wait until you have all the information that you need to be fully informed before moving forwards. Spirit wants you to pause and think, and please trust your intuition. Don't take people at face value, and watch out for manipulation or people playing games. Ask the right questions. I hope that helped. If you chose pile number 3, which is turquoise, your Aries full moon message, let's see what we've got here. Oh, 2 Pentacles cards. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So here we see working really hard, trying to achieve a level of mastery when it comes to your physical reality, whether it be your health, your money, your career, any of those long-term goals that take a lot of work, you're doing it. You're working really, really hard. You're absolutely doing your best. What's this card? The mind. Ooh. Something happening inside of your mind that's making it really hard for you to be present in the here and now. Whether it be the study of psychology, philosophy, spiritual development, anything like that, you're being encouraged to question what it is that's happening inside of your head, and why do you feel so clouded? Why do you feel so out of alignment? The answer has to do with your core beliefs. Something inside of your headspace is not healthy, because I can look at this and I can say, okay, you are doing awesome. In the physical reality, you're healthy, you're productive, you're rocking the socks. 3 of Pentacles, whatever it is that you're working on, you're doing great. But if your headspace is not healthy, then you're going to be manifesting reflections of that unhealth. I did a video a couple days ago talking about core beliefs and how we have kind of like a confirmation bias. So like, even if you're doing really well in your life, if you have core beliefs that are like, I'm unworthy, or I'll never be successful, or anything like that, that's all you're going to see. So that's what's coming through for you guys. Your environment, what's happening in your life, is actually like spectacularly awesome. The problem is something having to do with your core beliefs, whether it be something unhealthy. Maybe you're really hard on yourself. Maybe you're just beating yourself up, and you really, really don't need to. As much as you can, give yourself a break. See if you can find a therapist or a good book. Learn about yourself. Question everything that you think. And please remember, you are unconditionally worthy. You're doing awesome. The problem isn't something that you believe. It's not about what you're doing. Okay, I hope that helped. And if you chose pile number 4, which is the Tiger's Eye pile, we have a full moon and Aries message for you guys. Let's see what we've got. Knight of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the Lovers. Ooh, okay. So the Knight of Swords, I kind of affectionately refer to this guy as Captain Panic. He doesn't look too panicked in this deck, but in the Rider-Waite Tarot, he's like losing it. This is when our minds run off from our control. There's something about you are acting from a place of either making assumptions or being stressed out or being panicked. I would definitely caution you to like, whoa, pull back the reins a little bit. See what you can do to be grounded. If it comes to the words that you're saying, try not to go on the attack. See what you can do to stay curious. I'm definitely concerned that your stress is taking you to a place of being dysregulated. 7 of Cups is about being lost in either illusion, imagination, or delusion. This is about really wanting to use your heart to achieve some sort of level of understanding, wisdom, spiritual awareness. You want to do your best, but the 7 of Cups, sometimes it can refer to getting lost in the drink. Sometimes it can refer to disassociating and not being fully present. We're looking for the truth here. We're wanting to prioritize what's important to us, and something's just not right. Something feels cloudy or unclear. And then, of course, we have the Lovers card. So this Major Arcana card isn't necessarily just about a romantic lover. The Lovers card can refer to anyone you share a heart with. Can be a best friend, it can be a mentor, it can be a family member, anything like that. But we have a really, really close relationship here, and this is the karmic theme. And if that karmic theme is playing out in a way that you're stressed out and really feeling confused, then that means that the quality of this connection is not necessarily healthy. As much as you can, I would encourage you to approach with curiosity, see if you can gather more information, watch your assumptions. Watch your core beliefs. You might be jumping to conclusions. You might be assuming things that aren't true. I would like to say that this person or this situation can be an open book, but if communication is lacking, we're not going to get clarity that we need. I see you feeling really unregulated. Wow. Yeah, go for clarity. And if clarity is not achievable, that's your problem. If there is not space for you to ask questions or get clarity, that's your problem. Look for the exit door. But if what's happening is that you're triggered and coming from a wounded place, but the reality is that the person is being clear, then this is an opportunity to work on therapy, psychology, anything like that, that you can recognize your triggers, you can heal your wounds, and you can be more fully present with this person. Okay, well, I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have an amazing Aries full moon. This is a great time to get motivated, get to action on whatever it is that's important for you. And if you want more details about how this astrological influence is going to affect you, I've got full-length detailed horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs up on my YouTube channel. They're brand new. You should definitely go check those out. Have an amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow.